Hello, 8th and ninth graders. I just wanted to send you this video to clarify some things, like your journal entries. So I know that I've sent you several emails also clarifying this, but I figured it would be good to say it to you. At this point, you have an example of my journal entries. Your entries should be at least a paragraph. I would encourage you to write more. We're living through something that is really unusual. We haven't seen anything like it, at least you and I haven't. And it's a big deal. And so I think that keeping track of it, keeping a journal of it is really cool. And I would like you to be able to look back at your journals when you are grown-ups. I don't want just a line. In fact, if you're giving me just a sentence for an entry, you're not getting credit for it yet. If you are a person who has given me just a sentence and you've been told to rewrite, I will accept rewrites. I want those rewrites because I want your journals to be worthwhile and meaningful. So, while you're writing your journals, I also want you to pay attention to structure. This is not formal writing, it's not academic writing, it's basically keeping a diary or a journal. So you don't have to worry about structure in a very formal or academic way, but your paragraphs, you'll notice as you're writing, will still have sort of the organization and really the organizational pattern we've been working on, because even when you're writing informally, each paragraph should stick to one idea, okay? So just be aware of that while you're writing. You shouldn't flip from one main idea to a new main idea within the same paragraph. That would be more like bulleting, and we're not bulleting, we're actually writing paragraphs about our experience, how we're thinking, feeling, based on the prompts I give you. I think that's all I want to say about journal entries. A lot of folks have been saying that they're bored, and I know that it's really hard to balance your school that's now moved online, as well as the Saturday program, the enrichment program. And so I'm sure you're very busy, but we can be busy and bored at the same time. So under this video, if you hit the see more, I'm going to give you a bunch of resources that, I'm a teacher who loves language and English and poetry, and I'm kind of like dorky in that way, so you may not like the same things I like, but I'm going to leave below a few things that I find really interesting that are good for passing the time. Also, I will, with each thing, I'll give you a little bit of reasoning why I think it's a useful way of passing the time, and how it can help you learn things. Because remember, as y'all know, I broke my leg and I was in bed for 4 months. Like, I couldn't move or walk or really go outside for that length of time, and so I got pretty used to it was like I had practice for quarantine before we had quarantine, and I got used to needing to figure out how to keep my mind sharp and occupied. So I'll share some of those things and what kinds of things I did below this video. If you have any questions, please email me. When you email me, I think a lot of you at this point have my email. If you email me, make sure you are also email both me and Miss Tracy at the same time, please. Oh, one last thing about your journal entries. I would like everybody to please, and I'm going to put this in writing as well, please put all of your entries so far into one document. A couple people have done this with Google Docs. I want it to be a Google document because if it's Google Docs, I can go in and respond to you, which would be really cool. I've just been grading these and reading them, but I haven't had really a way to respond to you. And part of the reason I wanted you to do this is I wanted to be able to still have contact with you. So in order to do that, I would like you to put every entry in one place in a Google Doc, as if you were writing in a real journal. All of your entries in a journal would be in one place. So imagine that the Google Doc is your journal. Put it all in one Google Doc and then reshare with me, okay? When you share with me, if you don't have my email, of course, send it to Miss Tracy. When you share with me, you need to, if you do have my email, you need to put Miss Tracy on the email as well, okay? So this will all be in writing as well in a little email with this video, and I will put resources for keeping you occupied below, should you choose to use them. I think that is all. All right, I miss you guys so much. I hope you're doing well. I hope at least as the days get a little nicer, you can spend some time even on the front porch. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you again sometime, someday. Yeah, be well. Bye.